What's up guys, this is my 24 R1. Been wanting to make a video on it just to show the bike and the mods that are on it. I picked it up a few months ago. Only had 1,400 miles on it when I got it, I think, and now it's at about 2,200. But the price and the fact that the price, the miles, and all the mods that were on it, and also lack of mods that were on it, made it a pretty appealing deal. When I picked it up, I was thinking that everyone was thinking that the 24 was going to be the last year of the R1. A couple weeks ago, they just announced the 25, so it's not going to be the last one. But I imagine this is probably going to be the last generation. I don't think they're going to update it again, really. The new one is basically, it looks like the same bike, just with the wings, the winglets they put on it, and then the front Brimbos, but other than that, it's the same bike. So since they're not making it in Europe anymore, I would highly doubt that they develop a whole new bike. But it came with the full Acra, or 3/4 I should say, so no cat. Previous owner told me it's tuned by Two Wheel Dyno Works. I'm guessing it's just the mail-in tune. Haven't had any troubles with the tune so far, it's been fine. He also put these, previous owner put these GB racing covers on, which I really like. He did these MGP hot bodies rear sets, I think is what they're called. I was gonna take them off, but I'll probably just leave them on because I like the exhaust bracket, and I don't want to deal with taking it off just to put the stocks back on. So the exhaust is it's probably one of the quieter exhausts you can get for these bikes. I initially thought it was going to be too quiet for me and I was going to want something a little bit louder, but like the SC or some of the shorty cans that you can put on here are quite a bit louder. But I like this exhaust. It's not too obnoxious, but it can also be loud when you want it to. But just cruising down the highway, it's pretty nice that it's a little bit quieter. Along with the MGP rear sets, he put these MGP levers on there. So right now they're kind of like shorty, but if you see here, there's an Allen that you can adjust and like slide out. They're in like two pieces basically. You can slide out the bottom piece to make it a lot longer if you want. I put this WRS windscreen on there. I think it's way nicer than stock. I think it looks better, and it just has, the stock is way too low in my opinion. This is a lot better wind protection. It's a lot nicer when just cruising down the highway. I've got the stock mirrors on right now. Maybe one day I'll put some Rizomas, but I kind of like having the blinkers on there. And I think the Rizomas are pretty expensive for what they are, but I don't know, maybe I'll try the knockoffs or something one day. Bike also came with the oil cooler and radiator guards up under there, which is really nice to have. The bike basically came with all the mods that I would have done if I bought a stock bike, so, and nothing I wouldn't have done. So came with the stomp grips, which I really like. Nice to have. A lot of people tell me they don't like the look of them, but I like the look of them. And it's nice to have the extra grip, even for street riding. What else? He put this lightweight rear rotor on there, which again, it's not something, that might be a mod I probably wouldn't have done, but I'll leave it on there. It's not hurting anything, and it's not worth the hassle to take it off. And I think it looks a little bit better too, even though that's not why people do it. I'm pretty sure this is a 520 chain he put on here, 520 conversion. He gave me the stock chain and sprockets, but I like the gold. He also took the chain guard off, which I really like the look of, not having that, but gotta be careful about cleaning the grease off your plastics, or this side plastic piece here, so it doesn't get dried on there. I believe this is the Graves fender eliminator. I'm not 100%, but from what I've seen, I think it's the Graves. I have mixed feelings about it. It's not too bad. But sometimes I wish the rear end was a little bit cleaner. Just it's a little bit bulky from the side angle, but I've thought about doing the VF Designs taillights, but again, I think they're like their Zomas, I think they're kind of overpriced for what they are. So what I might do is just order some LED strips and wire it myself and see how that goes. I don't think it'd be too bad. Another thing the previous owner did was these holes right here, you can see they're not aligned. There used to be a bolt through each of them holding the basically the clip-ons or the bars where they're at. He took it off, and so now they're a little more swept out. Just makes it a little more comfortable. Not a huge difference, but it's definitely nicer. I really like the blue and the blue wheels. On I think the 22s and the 23s, they didn't have this strip of light blue, which I think the 24, I think adding that, the 24 blue version looks a lot better than the previous years, so. I'm probably not gonna start the bike where there's a million clips on YouTube of what this exhaust setup sounds like. I don't think I have, besides maybe taillights, I don't think I'm gonna do anything else to it. It might be nice to one day have a belly pan. I think that these bikes look pretty weird. So the stock exhaust, when it has the cat on it, it kind of fills out the bottom more where the belly pan would be, and it looks like it has a belly pan. When I first got this bike, I thought it looked really weird without that, but I'm starting to get used to it, so we'll see. Doesn't look as bad as I thought it did initially. But yeah, other than that, I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I think it looks really clean and simple right now. It also might be good to have some frame sliders one day. I don't have anything right now, but I don't know. I don't know if they'll make that big of a difference if you were to go down, but at least I have the covers for now. I think that's all the mods though, so. Thanks for watching, guys.